Hello, friends. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to our Feel Good channel. I'm Mithra. Today I have a very interesting story to tell you, and there is a need to tell the story. First, let us get into the story. There was a nice gentleman in a city. One morning, after he woke up from the bed, as usual, he came to the front yard of his house to get some fresh air. Suddenly, he saw a lovely, handsome dog standing in front of his gate, staring at him. The man noticed this dog and did not think much about it, but the dog stood there for a while, not taking away its look from the man, kept on seeing him. This made him to wonder as to why the dog was still standing and watching him. So he signaled the dog to come in and he gave a stroke or two on its back. In return, the dog licked the man's legs and it went inside, found a place under the staircase and in no time fell asleep. The man was surprised to see this and he did not want to disturb the dog. Before leaving to his office, he informed his servant to take care of the dog and left home. When the man returned in the evening, he could not find the dog anywhere in his house. The servant told that the dog left the place in the afternoon itself and it did not return. The man was puzzled, but he did not ponder over it and carried on. But the next day in the morning, the same dog came and stood before the man's gate, and when the man saw the dog, he allowed him to come in, and the dog went in, spotted the same place under the staircase, and fell asleep in no time. And in the evening, when the man came back from office, he had his servant informing him that the dog had left home by noontime. Now the man got curious, but could not find out what was happening. This incident used to happen every day for a week or so, the dog coming and sleeping in his home and leaving his home by afternoon. But the dog seemed very healthy and it had a collar belt, which meant someone owned the dog. The man got an idea to find out where the dog is coming from. He wrote a letter for the dog's owner to find out the background story, and he attached the letter in the dog's collar belt. And when the dog came back the next day, it had a reply letter attached with his collar belt. On reading the letter, the man broke into a thunderous laughter, and the servant could not understand why his master was laughing aloud. The letter read that, "Dear sir, thank you for your kindness to allow my dog to sleep in your house. This poor dog found it difficult to sleep in the night at my place because of the unbearable, non-stop yelling and fighting of my wife. So, the dog was spending sleepless nights for many days, and so it had started coming to your place just to have a peaceful sleep. Thanks for accommodating my dog. I have a small request. From tomorrow onwards, can I also come along with my dog to have a good sleep? Will you give me some place to escape from my wife's eternal shouting and have some peaceful sleep in the corner of your house?" On reading this letter, both the man and his servant could not control laughter and understood the background behind this dog. This may be a funny story, my dear friends, but this story in a way tells us the importance of sleep. Yes, today I want to share a few important things about a good night's sleep. And today we are living in a world where the lines between day and night are getting blurred, that we don't find time for a continuous, peaceful 8-hour night's sleep. Ask yourself this question: how many hours do I sleep every day, and am I getting a peaceful good night's sleep? Am I hitting the bed at right time and waking every day at the same time? My dear friends, sleep is a very important and much needed phenomenon for a healthy lifestyle. They say early to bed and early to rise makes man healthy, wealthy and wise. So, isn't it that our physical and mental health are directly proportional to the quality of sleep that we get every day? Today we have so much of gadgets and so much of entertainment and never-ending problems that deprive us and eat into our quality sleeping time. Even when we don't have any work and we know that we are done for the day and essentially aware that it is time to sleep, our eyes refuse to close. And the problem is there in our mind. We feel like checking that WhatsApp, and that one beep sound is enough to scroll and peep into Facebook to find out who has posted what. And suddenly from nowhere we would be reminded of some new web series that somebody would have told it is binge watch worthy and get tempted to check out the first episode and so on. So, we are unable to drag our eyes out from those blue light gadgets. That is one major reason that eats away our precious sleeping time, and one more reason is for no reason or because out of we getting habituated that we are not conditioning our mind to allocate time for sleep. If we uncontrollably fall asleep, it is only then our sleeping time starts. Until then, we don't get conscious about that it is time to sleep, and this habit deprives us from getting enough sleep. And the fact is, as many of us don't get enough sleep, then our next day's performance becomes mediocre, and the pattern keeps continuing, leaving us physically and mentally sick gradually. So, my dear friends, observe your sleeping pattern and style. Correct it as early as possible. Have the conviction that I would go to bed at the right time no matter what, and give myself a good sleep and wake up to see a fresher and healthier version of me. And this changes your life for the better and allows you to be fit enough to run towards your goal. When you see nothing goes right, you better go to sleep. It is as simple as that. A good night's sleep can be a cure for many physical and mental ailments. So, my dear friends, tonight tell to yourself, I'm going to hit the bed early, have a wonderful sleep, and wake up afresh. Establish that sleep discipline for yourself and see your life changing for the better. I sleep 8 hours every day, and trust me, I am a happy person in my life, and I want all my friends to be happy and lead a healthy life. Take care of yourself, and I will meet you in my next video. I send my lucky stars to you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our Feel Good channel. This is Mithra saying bye for now with lots of love.